One of my favorite heroes in the game, period, from a purely personal point of view, is Power Girl. She got a power boost last month. I'm finally getting to her. Is she improved? Is she worth using again? Let's find out.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm gonna go over Power Girl, one of my favorite tunes. She was like the first legendary tune I had, if I remember. Yeah, she was the first legendary tune I had in the game. She's just, I mean, if you've watched any of these videos, you've heard me talk about her, how much I love her, even before her power boost. She was in desperate need of one, but I still held on to this, like, I love her, and I couldn't let her go. But she got a power boost. I didn't think she needed a rework, a full rework. So I'm glad I'm glad that they just did the power boost, so or the stat boost. So through the skins, I gotta be honest, this one just looks goofy to me. I know it's her original like skin in the comic, but I like this one the most. The other one just looks kind of weird that she has hot pants on. Anyway, so going into the kit, power punch, damage to an enemy, +2 strength ups or gain +2 strength ups, 40% chance to strike twice. Truth be told, I didn't even realize that she gained strength ups on her A1. She buffs on her A1, that's a good thing to note. All right, gain taunt on solar charge, +5 strength ups, +20% turn meter, start battle with taunt and death immunity. So she is a turn 0 taunter, which makes her great. I think given the rework, I'm going, in terms of taunters, and I'll also say this, I can't remember if I did this with her or not, but Abensor is great to run with her. Abensor is great to run with any taunter, so just tossing his name out there because I know I did it for someone else, but I think I did it when I made my Shazam like footage, but I don't think I did it for my Power Girl footage, so just a heads up, Abensor runs great with her. As a turn 0 taunter, like I have fallen off or fallen out of love with Clayface a little bit. I'm not really using Parallax, though I think he's greatly improved. I think part of that is because the tunes that are the most powerful in the game right now are the They Who Shall Not Be Named, Black Flash and Spectre. So since they usually run in pairs, I'm not bringing in an energy affinity taunter. So I haven't been using taunters a lot in PvP battles just because I have two powerful mystics who are going to be on the opposing side. So that's part of the reason. However, as a turn 0 energy taunters, she's great, especially if you pair her with someone like an Abensor or like a Terra who will give her agility ups, which means that as a taunter, she becomes a little bit tankier and she can take a little bit more damage. Now let's go to Zor-El Slam. Damage to all enemies, ignore shields. Didn't even realize that. Yo. 30% plus damage if she has 5+ strength ups, which makes you want to go ahead and open up with the A2 if you're running manually and then go to the A3. I mean, honestly, you could probably even do A2, A1, then A3, but you get the point. Now, you're dealing with me. Tempted to add that last, get that last thing right there, the 3% turn meter. I'm about to think on that. But in any case, passive ability. If Power Girl takes damage, gain 20% turn meter and 1 strength up. 40% chance to use Power Punch on attackers if Power Girl has +4 strength ups or 4+ strength ups. Love that ability, and it does proc fairly often. Her gaining those strength ups is great, but this is also another reason why you would want to run her with Kilowog. Now, heads up, pro tip, if you're running her with Kilowog, don't run Aquaman at lead. However, I have done a couple of teams, and again, I cannot remember if I did it with her or not, where if she's going to be the taunter, I'll run Aquaman. That way she's not taking crit shots, but she is getting damage, which is then going to give her 20% turn meter up and strength ups. So that also helps her be tankier as you're using her. Then Earth 2 Survivor. Passive ability, at the beginning of each enemy turn, 65% chance to gain death immunity if Power Girl has 4+ strength ups. This is what I would call beast mode. Equal chance to gain 20% heal is the legendary point. This is what I would call beast mode. So basically, when I was using her at first, I would want this thing called beast mode where she would, for some reason, my RNG would be like, you're not gonna get this one time, or you're gonna get it 5 times in a row. And there were tons and tons of events where I'm just sitting there like, come on, go beast mode, go beast mode. And then she'll do it, and then she'll just have like 3, 4, 5 procs of her passive ability in a row, and then I'd win. Like, it's absolutely awesome. Also, fair warning, and this is a shout out to Bane, I guess, but Bane is good against Power Girl because of all those strength downs that he gives to her. He basically neuters her and then can take her out, and I've done it multiple times. Anyway, that's random, but yeah, getting back to it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop into her kit. Be right back. And when I said hop into her kit, what I meant was go to the videos. So I'm going to the videos now. This is her taking Heroic Campaign Final Note Chapter 8. And I did it, of course, in 1x just so you guys can see the animations. And also, I haven't seen her animations in a long time as well, so wanted to check them out. But it looks as though she didn't have really too many camera. Yeah, she didn't have really too many camera animations. Oh, well, it is what it is. But as you can see, given her stat boost, and here's the thing, before, and she's just overhealing and just being a mad woman. Before her stat boost, she would have been able to take care of this level as well by herself, no problem. Just the way her kit works with her getting overhealed, her getting death immunity, her getting all these strength ups. Every time she goes, she just gets stronger and stronger. I mean, granted, she reaches a certain limit to her strength because the strength ups fall off, but she still hits like a truck, heals, and is pretty hard to take out. So let's just go ahead and go into the next video. Okay, so this is me running her with Kilowog and Terra. The reason being is that I'm trying to attract the attention to Power Girl. Having Terra there, giving those agility ups, albeit now that I look at it, I probably should have run someone who gives her intelligence ups like a Hippolyta, just because agility ups does help strengthen her against physical damage. However, looking at that right now, I don't think there's a single person on that other team that's physical damage or all special damage. But my mistake, as you can see going forward, should have been Hippolyta to give her intelligence ups, which would make her tankier against special damage attacks. That being said, also Kilowog is there. In case she gets a critical hit, then Kilowog is going to give her 2 empower strength ups or 2 or 3 empower strength ups, making her that much stronger. Awesome to do with your physical damage based taunters. And then you have Cheetah there to give her 3 extra strength ups and to give us a little bit of speed to make sure we go first. So let's go ahead and get to it. Go ahead and take a sip of coffee. Now, getting into it. Now, here's the other problem with her as well. Well, not even quiet as it's kept. It's obvious that I'm bringing her as the taunter and as the damage dealer. The way that she ramps, she can get a good bit of damage done. However, usually, and I mean, this is that style of taunter. This is the Arcus style of taunter, where it's like, I'm gonna taunt, but I'm gonna give myself death immunity, so you may take out my health relatively quickly, but what I'm gonna do is you hit me, I hit you back, and I'm going to have death immunity, so even though my HP is all the way down, you're not gonna be able to kill me, which is basically what you just saw happen there. Next up, we will go ahead and go to, whoa. All right, so this one, a little bit different. This, I'm running her, I mean, she is the taunter, but I'm really worried about getting her strength ups, which is why I have Wonder Woman Coda there. Wonder Woman Coda is also going to help us deal with Terra and Superman. So is Wonder Girl. Because that's going to be a buff-heavy team, Wonder Girl is going to be cracking that whip fairly often, but she also gives strength ups on her A2, just the same as Wonder Woman does. And then we have Martian Manhunter there to give us that first bit of awareness to deal with Spectre. And then also give us that boost of turn meter so we get a chance to go first. So let's go ahead and hop into it. And then other tunes that give strength ups that would be helpful to her in that sense would also be, well, like I said, Hippolyta before, Wonder Woman Coda. She runs well with Wonder Woman POT, especially since that stat boost was given to her. Gotta love that. I'm trying to think of other strength up based tunes. Now, and that's the kind of the issue when you have your Arcuses and your Power Girls like this, who are that style of taunter, the death immunity style taunter, is that you do want them as damage dealers. However, you got to kind of balance it out in terms of whether you're going to give them strength ups and make them stronger, or whether you're going to give them like agility ups or support in terms of their role as a damage dealer. So for example, here, I'm overdoing it on the strength ups, okay? I got 2 that are giving them strength ups. Quiet as, well, not quiet as, why do I keep wanting to say quiet as it's kept, even though it's not quiet as it's kept? But truth be told, what I should have done is Wonder Woman Coda there should have probably been support for Power Girl to give her more healage. Talking about your Star Sapphires, talking about your Ben Swords that I mentioned before. I went overboard and just went straight up. I just want her to do damage, and taunting is a plus. You taunt and make me stronger when you hit me. So, but better money would have been on if I would have just had another support there to help her with healage, like your like Star Sapphire, like I was saying before, like your Enchantresses. I'm trying to think of another healer off the top of my head. I apologize for that, but I think you get the picture. So I'm gonna go to her. I'm gonna go to her stats. I'm gonna actually say the right word this time. I'm gonna go to her stats. I'll be right back. So here are her stats: speed 115, putting her at 74th. Very average. HP is at 101. Goes to that how she works as a taunter thing. It's the death immunity, not the HP that's actually going to give you anything. Stamina is also at 119. Agility is at 54. So she's not really got a lot of defense on her. So her HP can go down fast, and she doesn't have that much to go down. Strength is number 1. New number 1. Awesome. I thought, oh, who was that before though? I'm trying to remember because this just happened. And I think that she was the one who knocked Yara Flor out of the top 5. Because Yara Flor was 3rd. I can't even remember who's 2nd. Sorry. All right, not important. Intelligence is at 110. Also not great for her against special damage tunes if her intelligence is so low, which is why running her with tunes that give int ups would help if you're using her as a taunter against special damage tunes. However, still wouldn't recommend it. Crit chance is 47%, tied for first. That's awesome. 1 and 2 times she's gonna crit, and then the value is 4th at 256%. Like, so she crits often, which makes me also think like running her with tunes that give crit damage ups, like your Owlman's, would actually be really awesome to use her in. So that's actually, I didn't even realize that as well. So she's critting like a mad woman. Hey, let's do it. Also, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna show you the legendary order from DC Legends Toolkit. Shout out. So his preferred order is 25143. If you don't prefer her taunts, or it is too squishy, and plan to run with MJ or another taunter, a popular order is 51423. I can understand where you would not maybe want her as a taunter because she's kind of squishy. That's the whole thing I have. The whole problem I have with Donna Troy at the moment is that she's too squishy. However, I don't mind using her as a taunter because she also gets that death immunity really fast. So I do like using her as a turn 0 taunter personally, but she is squishy. That's 100% a fact. So let's go ahead and finish up these videos. Now this, I didn't even realize I did. I ran like a very similar team where I'm using Terra, Kilowog. Now I have Red Hood at lead because as soon as one of them dies, the turn meter resets, and then that gives my team an open opportunity to keep attacking. But I didn't even realize I did this. That's kind of lame, right? That's kind of lame. But hopefully you guys get what I mean and how I use her. That's kind of a lame one though. That's kind of a lame one. In any case, why did it just say 13% on my phone? That's weird. Oh wait, because it's a video. Yo. All right, complete blonde moment I'm gonna talk about here. First of all, I had to stun Aquaman there on the A3 from Kilowog because it affects turn meter 25% down, and that would have given Aquaman I Am Your King. That would have procced, and they would have screwed us completely over. However, I would have liked to have used that against Dr. Poison because I'm terrified of her using her A3. But hopefully get the debuff immunity up, and then I'll be able to kill her before she gets her turn. Also, Desaad has been a nightmare. I think I'm gonna do his video next. Desaad has been a nightmare. I love him. Facing him is a pain if I don't account for it the right way. He is ridiculously frustrated like that. In any case though, you saw that she got the empowered strength ups from Kilowog after being hit, but now all of those are gone because Desaad decided to go ahead and stun us. Woohoo. Love you not. But we will be able to recover because Red Hood, not Red Hood. And what am I doing there? Damn. Red Hood will hopefully take out Aquaman now. Resetting the turn meter. Oh no, I know what I was doing. I was being cute. I was waiting for Aquaman to get his, to die naturally from the bleeds. And power strength ups again for Power Girl after taking some crit shots. So now she gets her chance to go. She should do some damage. Come on, stun to Sod. Thank you. I like him. I like him so much. I hate facing him. But overall, I absolutely love Power Girl. I loved her before the stat boost. She was in need of a stat boost. I'm glad they gave her one. Very satisfied with that. I'm very happy to use her again. I'm hoping I have another video after this one, but I think this one will be it. We'll see in a second. A lot of bleeds on Desaad. God, I absolutely love him though. All right, but let's see if I have one more video after this one. If not, then I'll go ahead and call it quits there. Oh, nope, I don't. So that is it. Guys, do not forget to vote for the viewer top 10. That link is still down there below. Vote for the top 10 tunes in DC Legends at the moment. Also, Ultimate Kit Challenge. That link is also below. If you are going to submit your kit, please follow that link and submit your kit. Thank you guys for watching. I drop DC Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. And I'll see you next time.